the memories I've had with this franchise. This game and this on this console brings me so much nostalgia. God, this makes me feel old. Anyway, God of War, Big Daddy Kratos, and his son Atreus. Kratos taking out his rage on a tree because he has to pay child support. This is his son Atreus.
Daddy bit me.
He lives in ancient Scandinavia in the realm of Midgard. Oh yeah, if you didn't already know, in Norse mythology, there's 9 realms. This one is for humans. So, after cremating the body of his wife, Faye, the two of them go on a hunting trip to have a proper father and son moment.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Ah, I'm helping. It was a very big f***ing deer.
I am an ogre.
Once they return, Kratos is confronted by a stranger.
I thought you'd be bigger.
He slaps him. Kratos strikes back. The stranger hits back even harder. He thought he killed him. Back, back, back. But then he survives with plot armor. The stranger then says,
I can't feel any of this.
and Kratos finally kills him. Or does he? They begin their journey to go to the highest peak of the mountains to scatter the ashes of Faye in honor of her last wishes.
Gather your things. We are leaving.
When Kratos and Atreus were hunting a boar for target practice, they stumble upon a witch. It turns out that the boar was one of her animals.
You're a witch.
I can't finish the healing here. My home is just beyond the trees there. You will carry him. He must not die.
As an apology, they help her bring the boar back to her place to heal it. It's a good thing they didn't have any poaching laws, but then again, what the fuck are they gonna do to Kratos? Cancel him on Twitter?
My bad, Mom.
The perceptive witch says to Kratos,
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it.
she recommends to Kratos to tell Atreus the truth about who they really are.
The boy will want answers.
That will be my problem.
Whatever you're hiding, you cannot protect him forever.
After gathering the necessary herbs that the witch needed to nurse the boar, as thanks, she gives them a mark of solitude to keep themselves hidden from the other gods. Boop. Damn, is that how they gave hickeys back in the day? She shows them a shortcut for them to exit out of the woods, which also leads them to find a boat. Once they reach the Lake of the Nine, they see Thor's statue.
Look at that. It's Thor.
Hi, my name's Thor. I'm 22 years old and I like sugar.
Thor, god of thunder.
That's right.
And encounter the world's serpent.
Yeah. Mom said he's friendly.
His name is Yormring. They make it to the mountain's base.
Wow.
But a black mist blocks their path to the top of the mountain. The Witch of the Woods appears and tells them, fast travel to... how the hell should I... Fast travel to Alfheim and retrieve its light to remove this mist. So she actually shows them a place where they can teleport between realms. But that whole thing was just them walking slowly, which was boring. After Kratos acquires the light of Alfheim, he uses it to clear the black mist that was previously blocking their path to go up the mountain.
Let us finish this.
But then a dragon shows up,
Nothing's gonna stop us.
and then Kratos kills it. Over to Midgard's peak, we listen in on a conversation between the mysterious stranger and his nephews Magni and Modi. The stranger's name is revealed to be Balder,
Your father won't let me go, Balder, and he won't let you kill me.
and he's seeking information from Mimir, the head on the tree. He's also imprisoned. When Balder and his nephews leave, Kratos confronts Mimir.
Call me Mimir, smartest man alive.
He tells them that the highest peak of the mountain,
It's in Jotunheim.
but the giants have blocked the exit to keep out Odin and Thor. Mimir says he knows of another passage to go to Jotunheim, and he tells Kratos to behead him
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
and have his head revived by the Witch of the Woods. They go back to her house.
Can you bring a head back to life?
After doing so,
That's enough.
Mimir is resurrected. He reveals that the witch's name is Freya,
Hello, Freya. Been a long time.
the god of love, beauty, and sex. Kratos immediately distrusts her because he really hates gods.
You are god.
I mean, he really hates gods. They go on to ask the big snake guy, who eats the statue of Thor, where they can find pieces to open up a portal to Jotunheim.
Do you know the way?
The snake leads them to a proper path.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction.
When they were out searching for components, they get attacked by Magni and Modi.
Aye. And where do you think you're going?
Kratos kills Magni.
Man, I'm dead.
No! You son of a bitch!
But Modi flees like a little coward. At the next scene, while observing one of the temples, they get ambushed by Mogi. Zippity zap zap.
Hello, motherfucker.
Atreus collapses from his rage,
Spaghetti.
while Kratos fends off Mogi. And he runs away again. Oh, my kidney fell. How many more times is this guy gonna show up? We gotta tell him swiper no swiping. Mimir then suggests,
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
over onto Freya's house, she offers to help Atreus.
This is no ordinary illness.
He falls ill due to the fact that he is a god, being taught to believe he is a human.
I did this to him.
She then advises Kratos to retrieve the heart of a troll in Helheim, which is basically a realm for the dead, but the zombies are made of ice. Since his Leviathan axe gave off ice powers, it would be useless in that area.
I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay buried.
On his way back home, he is haunted by the spirit of...
Athena, get out of my head.
So Athena was the Greek god of wisdom, who was a major character in other God of War titles. Kratos returns home to retrieve his old weapons. The Blades of Chaos, made of fire. Kratos makes his way to Helheim, kills the troll, and takes his heart. After Kratos acquires the heart of the troll, he has a vision of Zeus.
Kratos.
Hey son, did you know that pee is actually stored in the balls? Also, your mother sure is a handful, even after death. Hurry up and die, so you can be the one to babysit her.
Zeus.
Zeus?
My father.
Your father was Zeus? Well, that explains a lot.
Once that was done, Freya was able to revive Atreus.
Wakey, wakey, it's time for school.
Kratos mentions to them that they are gods.
I'm a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you. Have you nothing to say?
Can we shoot laser beams out of our eyes? No. Can we at least fly like a superhero? No. Could we turn into an animal? No. Oh, at first, it seemed like a harmless truth for a father to admit to his son.
Then you must be better than me. Understand?
You will be better.
But it only makes Atreus become arrogant. You'll see what I mean. They return to the temple to seek out the last piece of the portal. By the time they reached its location, Kratos and Atreus run into Modi again,
Aye.
who was weakened because he was beaten by his father Thor for leaving his brother Magni.
Looks like he did more than that.
As Modi collapses, Kratos says not to kill him,
No, he is beaten.
but Atreus says
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
and kills Modi in cold blood.
What are you doing?
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive.
What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god.
How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
What a drastic shift in tone. You go from happy to this. At Midgard's peak, after activating the portal to go to
We
Jotunheim,
made it.
Kratos and Atreus are ambushed by Balder.
Brother, look out!
He beats the shit out of them.
Get off him!
Kratos grabs Balder and bashes him against the pillar, which causes the portal to crumble. Atreus gets angry. Kratos tells him,
Calm down, boy.
and then he gets abducted by Balder.
And would you be so kind as to hold this for me? Thank you.
He then chases after him,
Atreus!
lands on his dragon, beats the shit out of Balder,
Stay away from my son!
but gets kicked off. Although, he does manage to cut the wing of his dragon causing it to fall into the Mystic Gateways. That's the thing that takes you between realms. Baldur tries to activate it to go to Asgard. All my homies in Asgard about to gangbang you. Hell yeah, brother. But Kratos diverts the command.
What did you do?
And has them fall into Helheim instead. Kratos finds Atreus and gives him a fatherly discipline. You little shit. Once they make amends, they learn that Baldur is Freya's son, and that she was the one who casted an immortality spell on him, and he hated her for that because it felt like a curse. They escape from Helheim and travel back to Midgard. Mimir says, "There's another way in to reach Jotunheim, but I need be missing eye." But it was on Thor's statue, and the snake ate it. So yeah. The big snake guy lets the group go into his stomach to retrieve Mimir's eye,
Yep, that's an eye.
then vomits them back out. It collapses after. Freya shows up.
I'm a bird.
She asks, "Have you seen my son?" "No. What are you doing here?" "Oh, nothing. I just heard he was here. Don't mind me." "Hey son, she's acting kinda sus. She did not tell us that Baldur was her son. Keep your distance." "What are you guys talking about? Oh, shit, oh, look at your son." Baldur rises out of the water. "God damn, that snake was a pain in the ass. Good riddance." "Oh, it's my boy." "Shut up. I hate you. Now fight me." When they get attacked by Baldur once again, Atreus shoots a mistletoe arrow at Baldur, which lifts the immortality spell set upon him by Freya. Baldur gets clapped by Kratos. But instead of fleeing, he tries to strangle Freya,
What? No, Baldur!
which forces Kratos to kill him.
The Siberians here must be better than this.
As Freya mourns her son's death,
My dear sweet boy.
she swears revenge on Kratos for hiding the truth of his nature.
I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
Kratos finally reveals to Atreus about his past of killing the Greek gods and his father, Zeus.
Boy, listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with the god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving, and many who were not. I killed my father.
Kratos tells Atreus they need to learn from the past so that they will not repeat the same mistakes. That's pretty ironic how he says not to repeat the same mistakes, yet he kills Baldur, which makes him repeat the same mistakes. Oh well, you gotta do something for a sequel. Freya leaves carrying Baldur's corpse. "See you in the next game when I'm a boss battle." Mimir hopes that she will eventually come to terms with Kratos and realize he did the right thing.
Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
They get to Jotunheim and they see a mural within a temple from the giants depicting everything they have just done.
That's us. And our fight with Baldur.
They learn that Faye, the mother of Atreus, was actually a giant who decided to stay behind in Midgard,
What does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
which means Atreus is part giant, part god, and part mortal. And it reveals that Baldur was actually after Faye, unaware that she was already dead,
Baldur was never sent to find me.
and that Atreus' actual name is
Loki?
That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born.
Kratos and Atreus finally fulfill their promise and scatter Faye's ashes off of the mountain's peak. Kratos named him Atreus to commemorate a fellow Spartan comrade. I couldn't find any pictures of him, so just pretend this is him. As the two of them return to Midgard, Mimir warns them that a 3-year-long Fimbulwinter has begun, meaning Ragnarok will soon begin. At a secret ending, we see that Atreus has a vision that Thor will confront them in their home by the end of Fimbulwinter.
Hi, my name's Thor.
And that's the end of the game. First off, I like this game. I do wish we got to fight other Norse gods besides Baldur and his nephews. This is such an expansive world, but hopefully the sequel will cover that. Other than that, amazing game.